echoes through centuries, whispered by saints, sung by poets, proven by philosophers, and lived by legends. It is a message, simple in words, yet profound in meaning. Take time to do what makes your soul happy. In a world where speed is worshipped and busyness has become the new badge of honor, we often forget that life is not a race to the grave, but a gift to be embraced. We scroll endlessly, we chase endlessly, we rush endlessly, and yet our souls starve silently. But history has shown us, time and time again, that the men and women who became legends were not those who merely worked harder than anyone else, but those who learned to listen to the quiet voice of their soul. The Greek philosopher Socrates once said, "Beware the barrenness of a busy life." Think about that. A life full of tasks, full of obligations, full of noise, yet barren of joy, barren of meaning, barren of connection. What use is it to climb the highest mountain if, in the process, you lose the song of your heart? Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor of Rome, ruled over one of the greatest empires in history. Yet in his private journals, he wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." He knew that true fulfillment does not come from armies, wealth, or fame. It comes from tending the garden of the soul. Rumi, the mystic poet, gave us another timeless reminder. Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. These legends knew that joy is not a luxury. It is the very fuel of greatness. Look at Leonardo da Vinci. He was not just a painter. He was an inventor, a dreamer, a scientist, a thinker. Did he become a genius by rushing through life, filling every minute with labor? No. He spent hours watching birds fly, studying the ripples in water, staring at the smile of a woman until it became immortal in the Mona Lisa. He took time to follow his curiosity, and in that joy, he discovered genius. Or consider Albert Einstein. As a child, he was fascinated by a simple compass. That tiny needle spinning mysteriously awakened his wonder. Einstein once said, "Creativity is intelligence having fun." His theories that reshaped physics were born not from pressure, but from his playful curiosity, his soul's delight in unraveling mysteries. Think about Mother Teresa. She could have pursued a comfortable life within the convent walls, but her soul was restless. She found happiness not in wealth, not in recognition, but in serving the poor, the sick, the forgotten. She listened to her soul's call, and the world remembers her as a saint. And yet, how many of us ignore the whispers of our soul? We bury our passions under deadlines. We silence our dreams under fears. We sacrifice our happiness at the altar of productivity. We tell ourselves, "I'll play the guitar when I have more time. I'll write my book when I retire. I'll travel when the children grow up. I'll rest when I succeed." But my friends, legends are not built on waiting. Legends are built on courage. The courage to make time now. The courage to plant joy like seeds in the soil of today. As the Buddha said, there is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. So, how do we take time for our soul in this whirlwind of modern life? Let us look at the habits of legends. Steve Jobs, despite being a relentless innovator, was known to take long walks, not for exercise alone, but for reflection. His most important decisions were made while walking. He guarded that time because he knew creativity blooms in stillness. The great scientist Richard Feynman played the bongos. Winston Churchill painted. Mandela loved gardening. To the outside world, these seemed like hobbies, but in truth, they were lifelines, moments that kept their soul nourished amid battles and responsibilities. Oprah Winfrey once said, "Passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you." Her empire was not built by chasing money alone, but by doing what set her soul on fire: storytelling, connecting, uplifting. You do not need to wait for the perfect vacation, the perfect weekend, or the perfect retirement to make your soul happy. Happiness is hidden in the small things. 10 minutes of silence before sunrise. A page written in your secret journal. A song hummed while washing dishes. A call to an old friend who makes your heart smile. Legends remind us, joy is not found in tomorrow's promises, but in today's choices. But many of us hesitate. We fear being judged. We fear that our joy is silly or unproductive. Remember the story of Vincent van Gogh. He sold only one painting in his lifetime, and many called him a failure. Yet he painted passionately, because painting made his soul happy. Today, the world treasures his art beyond price. The lesson? Your soul's happiness doesn't need validation. Legends are not created by pleasing the crowd, but by honoring the fire within. When you take time for your soul, you do not just enrich yourself, you enrich the world. A teacher who loves her subject inspires students. A doctor who loves healing gives hope beyond medicine. A parent who laughs freely teaches children the art of joy. As the Dalai Lama said, the purpose of our lives is to be happy. And that happiness is contagious. It spreads light into every corner of the world you touch. My friends, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Legends are not remembered for how busy they were, but for how fully they lived. So today, I challenge you. Take time. Take time to walk in the rain. Take time to write the poem. Take time to dance to your favorite song. Take time to hug your child longer. Take time to pray, to laugh, to dream. Take time to do what makes your soul happy, because in that happiness lies your strength, your purpose, your legacy. Let us not wait for tomorrow. Let us begin now. Let us be legends, not in the eyes of the world, but in the quiet satisfaction of our souls. Because when history remembers us, it will not remember the meetings we rushed to or the deadlines we chased. It will remember the joy we carried, the love we shared, the light we brought. So go forth, live deeply, smile freely, and above all, take time to do what makes your soul happy. Thank you.